You are listening to the Outlaw Podcast with me, your host, Andrea Hall. I am a certified equine gestalt coach, speaker, 3-time author, and lawyer. I help women lawyers who are miserable in their career, struggling with mental and emotional health issues, wanting to have fun in their lives, and struggling to be selfish. After fulfilling my dream of being a criminal defense attorney and opening my own law practice right out of law school, I thought I had it all. While at the height of my career, my 18-month-old puppy died, and I thought, what am I killing myself for? Sometime later, I was diagnosed with a brain tumor, and my world turned upside down. It was in that moment I realized something had to change. This podcast is about sharing my journey with you about what is possible in your life outside the legal profession, stopping the adulting, and being able to play as a child, inspiring you to dream again. Let the journey begin. Good evening, Facebook. Evil does not obey laws. Unfortunately, I woke up this morning to news all over Facebook with 2 events of mass shootings again. It's another tragedy in America. First of all, I want to pray for the people who lost their loved ones in these 2 shootings. And I also want to pray for the shooters. I know that there are going to be people who vilify me for that comment, and based on some of the comments, or I should say a lot of the comments that I've seen around the 2 shootings, most people are screaming for the death penalty. And I just want to think about, how is it okay to kill people who kill people to show that killing people is wrong? Let me say that again. How is it okay to kill people who kill people to show that killing people is wrong? As a criminal defense attorney, this whole process just absolutely breaks my heart. The laws are there, and no matter how many laws get put into place, if somebody is hell-bent on breaking them, as the shooter was, or the shooters in the past have been, no amount of laws are going to change that. As a criminal defense attorney, most of my clients that have come into my office or in the system all know that there is some sort of law, right? You know there's a law against speeding. You know there's a law against theft. You know that there's a law against drinking and driving. And yet people still do it. So the law is not there to stop the evildoers. That's not ever going to change. And in my experience in the system, most cases that involve a gun, the gun was gotten off the street, it was not purchased legally, and more than likely it's not even registered to the person that was in possession of the gun. Evil is not stopped by a law. And I'm sure whoever is involved didn't grow up and think, wow, one day I'm going to walk into a church or a concert or an art gallery or a movie theater and shoot the place up. Our world is hurting deeply, and the madness has to stop. I'm not here to debate gun control or politics. This is about being a human being. What I think a lot of people have probably forgotten is that this is someone's son, someone's daughter, someone's brother, someone's sister, someone's aunt, someone's uncle, someone's friend, someone's neighbor. This shooter is someone that is hurting just like you and me. They may have a mental illness. They may have been sexually assaulted. They may have come from a broken home and a past that neither you or I can begin to relate to. Now, these are not excuses, because we all know plenty of people who have come from some of those same places, maybe even worse, and not shot up a movie theater. They've reacted completely different. However, these shooters are hurting just like us women in the criminal justice system. We shoot and kill ourselves daily. We wake up in the morning wishing, hoping, and praying that it's going to be different. It's Monday. It's the start of a new week. It's going to look completely different than it did on Friday. And yet somehow at the end of the day, we're eating another bullet ourselves. And just like the shooter, we both need to acknowledge we need help in order to survive the evil world of the legal profession. What's it going to take for you to take a stand and say no more? What's it going to take for you to stop eating another bullet day after day? I pray that people are able to find peace in this time of tragedy. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Outlaw, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Thanks for tuning into another episode of Outlaw. There is life after litigation. If anything I said in this episode resonates with you, call for a free exploratory session to see how I can help you. My horses will give you instantaneous feedback. Unlike traditional talk therapy, you will shift your awareness into real time with the help of a horse. The horses are like lie detectors, flushing out limiting beliefs with a swish of their tail, a shift of their 1,200-pound body, or a simple unwillingness to move. Horses have a way of seeing into the window of our souls. Horses have been connected to humanity since the dawn of time. Their hearts can heal and mend our broken hearts. Simply standing in their presence can change our lives forever, putting the puzzle pieces back together and returning us to wholeness. Horses are restoring the parts of us that have been missing. You can call us at 970-682-4405 to set up your appointment today. Want to be inspired daily? See about our latest events or purchase a copy of my books? Go to our website at www.witherswhisper.com. That's www.witherswhisper.com. Or you can follow us on any social media venue at Withers Whisper. Until the next episode, listen to the whispers.